As the latest update of Autodesk Construction Cloud, you can now add various naming standards to the same ACC project. Once you are in the Files tool in your project, choose a naming standard bottom from the Settings tab. You have a drop-down where you can either create it from scratch or choose an ISO template. Let's start by choosing from Blank Template. Define your template name, for example, Naming 1, or choose a suitable name for your naming standard template. After that, create your naming attributes. For example, create your first attribute as project name. Choose your attribute type from text or drop-down. Adjust your character settings, such as fixed character length or within a certain range. Specify whether you need alphanumeric, text, or just numbers. When you finish, click on the Create button. After creating all the naming attributes, press Save. And finally, click on Select Folders to apply this naming standard to each folder you want. If you want to create another naming standard for the same project, click on Create a Naming Standard to create another one. After choosing an ISO template, you will find the ISO naming standard attributes created automatically, but you can customize them. Click on Save bottom to save your naming standard template. And like the previous naming standard, click on the Select Folders to apply this naming standard to each folder you want. This should be different from the previously chosen folders. Returning to your Files tool, you now have two different naming standards used for two different folders in the same Autodesk Construction Cloud project.